Alright guys, welcome to Zussiemakesit. This is part 2 of the makeover for the patio that we have here in the spring cleaning frenzy. And as you can see here, I can show you a little bit better how everything looks with daylight, nice and pretty. And we did, let me just show you here what we did. We put here this pot that we made last time. We rearranged the whole thing here. I still want to do a little bit more so that we don't show any of the metal, bases that we have. And look how pretty everything is looking. Beautiful, beautiful, lots of color right now. Everything has settled a couple weeks since we finished this little part. We still have some things here out in the patio because it was raining, April showers, and I still have lined up these pots over here for strawberries. And you can see here these strawberries are doing so good. We're gonna cut some strawberries here with you guys. These are ready. I thought I was gonna leave them a little bit longer, but I think these are ready to go. See how beautiful. They're gonna be delicious. Last time I tried the first one, it was so sweet. It's nothing, there's nothing like strawberries from your patio. And here comes another one, and there's more over there in the back. So beautiful. The mint is looking really good there. It's liking it. This one, I don't remember if you remember, but I don't know if you remember is the thing. This one was doing really bad because I hadn't watered it or anything like that. It's a calibrachoa in pink, really soft, very beautiful. I love it. And like I say, this one has survived everything. It's looking so beautiful now. Look at the other calibrachoa next to it. They look so lovely. This one's a little bit smaller, which I love because there's like the, there's different varieties here. We have the alyssum, we have the other one here in the back. Oh yeah, this one, the nasturtium, is really waking up here now that we're putting a little bit more water. And we have these guys, marigolds. Puppies are looking absolutely gorgeous, you can see. And another thing that's really exciting for me is that we have here, these were Dutch irises. They bloomed beautifully, and I'm gonna put a little bit of what they look like over here when they bloomed. Just look how beautiful they are. And now we have, these are the cone flowers that are coming over here. These leaves, I thought they had died because they're in this pot, but no, they're just taking their time. And once this flush of the Dutch irises go, the other cone flowers are gonna come up. I don't remember the other name of the cone flowers right now. I don't know why, but those are gonna come up afterwards, probably for summer. We're gonna have that. I love these. I planted them from seed too, but I don't remember the name right now. We have a peace lily that I think needs a little bit more of the shade, so I need to put this one back where it was. And look, this one we also replanted last time. And these are the blooms. There's a ton. There's like 10 of the blooms coming up. These are the daisies, gerberas. So beautiful. This one is the poppy, but I put it in this spot. I think it needs a little bit more time there, trying to get adjusted. And these are just absolutely beautiful with the pink blooms matching the other plant, the geraniums. This one I have to change the pot. The pot I broke, and so we need to change that. Everything's so beautiful. So right now, what I want to do is get into this. This is the mess. So we're gonna get rid of what's over there in that side, and we are gonna do the beds. And I already have a little bit of a plan of what I want to do. I'm gonna do at least 3 beds or 2 beds and 1, and then at the very end I'm gonna move this here that gets a lot of shade in the afternoon and it's not good for it, and I'm gonna move it over here to the back against the shed. So that's what I'm doing right now, and my foot is feeling better, which is great. And then here you can see the potatoes. Potatoes are growing. Oh my gosh, there's more. Can we focus, please? There's more. They're all coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, so many. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna have to keep covering and covering as they grow. I think that's what the thing is. So I'm gonna do that so that they can grow, and that's the method that I'm doing. One of the goals for this is to get rid of some of these pots over here, because I don't want to have as much, things here. That way they can have, the sun can hit the lemon tree, and we can have more space. I don't know if anybody knows what this thing is. I've been cutting it. I know it's a weed, but I've been cutting it and cutting it. It's looking really good now, but it's all the way back there, so I can't get to it. It's one of the reasons I want to move some of the things here. But I don't know what it is, but it's growing really nicely. It's got I don't know really what it is. Maybe it's something good and I don't even know what it is. But this is a close-up. Oops, stepping on things. This is a close-up. I hope you can see. Do you know what this is? All right, and we have our peach or nectarine. I don't know what it is. Still just with 1 bloom. This is what might be the year we have 1 bloom, 1 fruit. As long as it grows and develops, I'm happy. But it might just be 1, guys. Let's keep praying that I get it full of fruit. And the grapevine, though, no problem with that one. That one is just, look at that, so many blooms. So many blooms. Down below here, up over there, throughout over here, the whole thing. And then just exploding right there at the end. I think maybe because of the reflection of the black shed, it's giving it the warmth that it needs, and so it's like just going for it. And so just on this space, the papaya hopefully will bloom again. I did a cut here at the bottom. Maybe I shouldn't have done it, but I saw a bunch of videos on YouTube. Maybe not believe everybody, but I did this, and they said that once you do that cross cutting at the bottom, that it would encourage the plant to trigger, like that mechanism of like, oh, I'm dying, let's give fruit. No, it didn't happen. It just started having the leaves falling, and then I did it to the rest of them. I should have just done 1, and I failed at that. And it killed this one that was doing really good too, and now it died, completely dead. See? So sad. And then I did the same to the other 3 over here. Those are still surviving. So, well, I don't know, guys. So I'm cleaning up, doing the best that I can here today, all over, and taking that big succulent. So cleaning up, guys. Let's go. Okay, guys, we're gonna eat this first. First, we're gonna take a little strawberry break. They're so sweet, guys. Wow. Very yummy. And everything that I clean up is either gonna be recycled, composted, or used for mulch, or we'll try to reuse it in some kind of way. grass is gonna go away. Like this, I'm gonna use on top of the strawberries to cover them. This is before, you could say quarter of the way. Wow, I haven't even finished and I can see the progress. Just taking this down was one of the best things that I've done. So they're ready. I'm just gonna let them callus like for a day, and then in the afternoon I can plant them, and I'll try to plant them out there. I think they'll look really pretty. It's gonna grow tall and create another layer of, you know, a hedge and privacy. Wow guys, this is already taking out. There was something there that I put as a base to hold pots, but I never used, and I could never get to this part, so cleaned it up. And as I was cleaning here and taking off this succulent, I just was unearthing everything, all of the bits and pieces that were already rooting, more of those rooting over there. And the smell in the soil, guys, is so good. It's like really good soil right now, and I don't see that the soil level has gone down too much, but I will be amending and doing a little bit more soil. I did do fertilizer, slow fertilizer, to be able to sustain all of this foliage and fruit and everything. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more soil of the compost that I took out of my compost bin. See this one? I'm getting it out. It's really easy to get them out because succulents don't really root in too deep. But you can see how long and big it was because it was trying to get to the sun. So now I have to get rid of this big roots. Those might be a little bit deeper, and that's why I'm gonna add more of the soil. From the balloon, and I got the lucky thing, the lucky bone stem. This was a hard one, but it wasn't too hard. And I'm not gonna dig everything up to take out all of the roots because I think they can decompose here in the planter and they won't root in or anything like that. I'll just leave the organic matter there because it's gonna need it. And I'm gonna add my soil, extra. Also, I have an avocado tree growing here because my dad, he buries it in the weirdest places, like in pots, like right there, that was my dad, and the avocado right there, my dad, and then these avocado over here, and the two peach trees there. He's done cherries as well, but they haven't really come out. So yeah, you gotta watch for that guy because he's just like, he wants to plant everywhere. Okay. It is the next day, and I have removed a little bit of what was here. You can see the difference, and I can't really move too much here, but you can see I took out there was something here like a base that I was gonna put for some pots to elevate them. Then I had the celery that I transplanted here to a pot, and a avocado tree that I transplanted to another pot. And this celery did well with the transplant. This one, that's why I have it under a little bit of shade so that it can recover, because it didn't have as big roots as this big one. And so I'm in a little bit of a shade too. I put the umbrella, and because you have to work smarter, not harder, right? So I'm doing that, and I'm going to level those pavers. I'm gonna put pavers all along this area. Haven't been able to take this out. It's a post so that I could hold the door, and I haven't been able to take it out. I guess I really did a good job there. So I need to wiggle it around a little bit more. And then in this area, I'm gonna put this planter over here that you see, so that it can have the sun over there all day. Well, most of the day, at least for at least 6 or 7, 8 or more hours. Because here it's just during the day until like 1 or 2, and then the rest of the day it's in the shade. But I think this area will hold more, gets more sun during the day longer. So that's why I'm here. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to take those pavers off and keep going. So you guys don't know, but I have an arch enemy, and the name of that enemy is gopher. There's a gopher, and you can see there's holes here. Well, just one hole. I stepped on this and then I went down, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the gopher is out and about. There is a hole here. So I'm gonna try to pack down that area, and I'll just show you a little bit. It killed several of my plants, but at the same time, it's all out here. I think I have to go tell the park management about it. You see those mounds? I don't know if you can appreciate them from here. There's mounds here, here, there, and there. Ooh, this one's a big one. Oh my gosh, this one's an active one. This guy, headache, really. Headache, and there he has a path all over that area going down. I don't think he goes up over there. I don't know why, but he is around here. So that gopher is trouble. He ate a bunch of my plants a couple of years ago, and that's why I have the gopher traps. This one is one, and they emit a sound, and that sound's supposed to like go for I don't know how many feet around. But there's another one, and then I have right over here, here's another one. So part of my whole strategy here when I do the planters is that I am going to do the planters, but at the bottom I'm going to do some of this cloth so that nothing can go through, and we'll just have a really happy planting. And I'll do some of this as well going up, so that we can have maybe some netting in case there's birds. But birds really don't do too much. I'm gonna knock on wood here. Let's go see. Yeah, knock on wood that they don't do much, because you know they're just not that interested. I think they have so much more wherever they are eating that they're happy. So they don't really eat that many things here that I noticed. So here we are. I'm gonna cover that up and keep going there with the paver. take it out because it was too high, so there's no water. When I put some water, instead of it going out, it just stays there. And really, I've never watered over there, where you could say that and because of the wood, I don't want it to rot either. So for it not to rot as fast, I am going to be just pushing down the level so that water can flow out and we can have water outside too. And I don't have to do irrigation outside because I don't want to do irrigation outside. Okay guys, I am absolutely tired. I don't know how to say it. So I leveled this area because it was way too high. There were holes here like you saw before. I feel like I still have to level this paver over here and maybe lift a little back at the end, but I don't really want to because I want the water, like I was telling you, to flow outside. But I do want to level this one over here for sure, this one for sure. But everything else, I'm happy. It's been really tiring to do this, and having the shade like this to work was instrumental to having everything, you know, not faint here in the sun, because it's hot today. It's supposed to be like in the 60s, but it feels more like 75, 80 outside, you know, in the sun. So here we are. We'll continue on. Hopefully I can transform this area that looks like a dumpster right now. We can make it nice beds that thrive and are pretty. Okay, I need a break. I need a smoothie. I need everything. I did take my vitamin B12. That was a good thing. All right, guys. So we have placed the planter now in its new place. I'm really excited about this. My brother helped me out. And so now the sun is going to be here pounding on this planter for more than 8 hours, which is what we need for strawberries and just for things to grow. This here just filled with, I think it's a weed, and then this here, I believe it's oak, because we have oak trees all around. So all the seeds fell here, and we have little oak trees in here. So I'm gonna take them out. We don't need those. This, I don't know exactly what weed this one is, but last year it was giving little round, like kind of like blueberries, but they were not blueberries. And I looked it up and it said that it was I think they use it for medicine, but it might be dangerous to consume, so just not use it. So that's what I did. I didn't eat them. Plus I'm allergic to blueberries anyways. So this is what, I don't know, it's something shade is the name, I don't know. So that's it. So let me show you the other side. Ah! That was scary. I already cleaned up a little bit, guys. It's been this whole thing of we have the, oh look, there's a little angel there, but it's just collecting dust, leaves and whatnot, all of these things. So what we're gonna be doing is getting all of these rocks out, and I'm gonna use these rocks to put over here as base, you know, in between the planters that I want to do. So it's not gonna go to waste. It's gonna be moved over to the other side. And this side we're gonna be doing the pavers, which I have a whole bunch more, and these are inexpensive. So if I need extras, I think I can get them for like $1 or so. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be unearthing these posts that were the base for the shed before, the shed that is over there. Okay guys, so it is about 7 something at night, and excuse the mess, but this is work in progress. I can't do pretty while I work. So this is it. So what I did is that I took out all of the plastic that was here underneath the gravel, and then there were these posts here that were holding the shed. So I took them out. They were big holes, as you can see right there. They're still low, but because we're gonna do the pavers, I think it's gonna be okay. I'm just gonna fill the area and kind of flatten it as much as possible. And there's one of those holes that I'm digging right now to get that block out. And these are really handy because now these are gonna be reused. I'm reusing everything, guys. This is what it's about here at Zussiemakesit. We reuse, recycle, repair, todo. So here, I'm gonna take these out and I'm gonna put them over there where we have our fence. And I need to get the fence all nice and pretty too. Wash it. I did a wash of part chlorine, part water, and that way it could brighten up a little bit. You can see the difference where I didn't do it, but I'm gonna come back and do it all over here. But we are gonna be putting a privacy fence on top of over the planters there, and so those blocks are gonna be what's gonna hold our privacy fence. That's gonna be here in front of the fence, and it's gonna go all the way to the shed. There's my mommy. Hi, mommy. And right here we're coming back real quickly, so I'll flatten this out. I might have to take out some of the soil here, but I'll use it maybe in the front or somewhere. I'll find something. And we might have to put some sand so that we can level everything nice and pretty, and that it can any water can roll out and come out here to this part over here, and then out, going away from the house always. And that's gonna be that. So this is the update so far. There's been lots of spiders coming out, but I've been squishing them all the way. And those holes, there was a big hole there. That might be a hole where rats were coming through. So I hope there was nothing there, because Juan, the plumber, had gone inside and he didn't see anything. So I'm hopeful. And we did have some blocks in the areas there. In some of the areas that were with a little bit of like a dip. So we'll see, but we are going to level it completely so that the blocks, the pavers, are level, and that it goes exactly at the level where that skirting ends. There you go.